All right, y'all. So I leaned the seat back a little bit more, just like for a different feel. I mean, I don't even know where I got it from to put it 98 degree. I think it was when like I was really trying to stay tight and not arch my back or anything like that. So like I think I was reading put the seat all the way back, all the way up. But I was wondering like, cause a lot of times I see people when they're doing shoulder press, they're like a little bit leaned back and kind of just like right in here. It's gonna be Arnold press today. Remember I tried that and it was kind of weird with the 90 degree. So honestly, I tried it at this like little bit lean back position and it feels a lot more natural, like a more natural movement. Again, shooting for like 12. A little superset. All right, y'all. So just checking in. I know some people have been asking me like, how long am I going to do the bulk for? And I mean, I really, that's why I like just working out on my own accord. Everybody wants to ask, are you competing? Da, da, da. Like, that's going to take away just me still learning the process and just doing things at my own pace, how I feel. You know what I mean? And that's what's important to me. So I was going to do a bulk until either I got too fluffy or getting too fluffy, or I saw the gains that I was looking for enough, because remember I told you, I want to kind of overshoot because when I cut down, I mean, there's always a chance, I guess, you could lose muscle if you don't do it right. So I want to like overshoot just in case, like, if I do, then I'll still have enough, to make it worthwhile. It's like, why did I bulk if I was just going to cut and just be back where I started? So I think I am at the place where I'm like, okay, we'll bring it back down. I was thinking just finish out the rest of this week and then one more week. And I think I've been doing time under tension, kind of slowing down my reps at certain exercises. Sorry, I can't talk. I've been slowing down my reps at certain exercises. But, I mean, I still want to incorporate that heavy lifting. I mean, it's not even about strength. I did do that for the majority of the first part of the bulk. It's just like push my heaviest, like that. So I know that helped. You know what I mean? It's just about like losing it. But I mean, what am I losing? Losing strength? Do I care about strength? I don't really care about being strong. I care about how it looks. That's the end game. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do a little drop set. my straps on. I was having some grip issues with the narrow grip, but I usually don't have grip issues with the wide. But since I'm going up in weight, I don't want any reason to like have to stop early. So let me try that out. I haven't gone heavy enough on this to require using my straps, but I'm not gonna lie, this last set towards the end, like the last 2 or 3 reps, like I felt like my fingers were slipping, my grip was slipping a little bit. So I feel like when I'm trying to hold on with my fingers, I feel some bicep engagement going on. You know what I mean? So I was like, thinking in my head, I was like, if I had my straps, I wouldn't even, all I would do is just be focusing on the pull. Rather than, you gotta focus on the pull and you gotta make sure your fingers aren't slipping off. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna just put these on. Not that I really need them. It's just like the last few reps, you know? I just been doing single one at a time, which takes forever. But I felt like at the end or something, or just like play around with it, just see how it feels for both. And then maybe I can do that and add that in. But I've been just trying to concentrate on like one side at a time. But I mean, you can do this both arms together, you know?
What? I was watching. I'm cheering you on. How do you like this frame?
That was cute. Yeah, okay, back. Okay, back. y'all. So I started off with a 25. 25 felt pretty heavy, so I haven't really worked up to that because, I mean, it makes it more difficult to lean back. Something with that stretch. It's starting from, I think, this point, you know what I mean? Because I can easily do 25, but, and even if you could kind of tell that, like, I could see my muscles working harder. Like, you can just tell when they're really working and at that angle. So I'm gonna go 20. But see, when you drop that weight, then you got to make sure that you get more so, or this is what I always think. If your range is like 12 to 15, just at least get to like 15 because I'm going down. But if I was doing 25, then I would try to get to that 12, but I didn't. I think I got like 7 or 8. All right, y'all. I don't know why I keep doing that. I feel like I keep doing that. I still haven't really figured out which incline I want to be at for these. Because I started off doing it like, I think the 3rd notch down. And it just felt, I mean, it felt good. But then when I kind of like started to like look up different techniques, a lot of people were doing it just like right at the 1st notch down. I think that, hold on. I think it's, so this one right now is the 3rd one from all the way up. So the 2nd one, I was seeing people do it at the 2nd notch. The 2nd notch. No, this is the 2nd notch right here. All right, y'all. So look, I got my little setup. I got my little setup right here. I mean, look how dirty this is. I just can't get over it. But it's okay because my gloves are dirty. It's just, it's outside. It's gonna be a little bit of a dirty place anyway. I'm not tripping. Like, I don't care for real. But I mean, aesthetically, if you're like looking at it, you're like, okay, it's dirty. But I got this little setup here. I'm not going far because I told you I got irritated one time because I was trying to move between my little superset locations. But I got it right here, and then I got right here. You know what I mean? So I could just zip back and forth. All right, y'all, I'm just stick to the 20. Because like it's just like more fluid and I can just keep going to get to my range. You know, I'm not going to mess around with like doing a little drop set. I mean, that's cool, but I can work up to that. It's no problem. The 20 will get me just fine. All right, I'm going to just do a little burnout with the 20s.